Good day. Today I'll be showcasing our will assignment for the final year, and my group is Binary Brigade. So our problem domain was to develop a stock management system for a company, and I'll be showing you how it operates now. So on the left is going to be the admin page, and on the right will be the user's account. So let's log in with the admin first, which is on the left, and then let's log in on the right with the user. I'm going to be logging in as John on the right. Okay, so now they're both logged in. You can see John is logged in as his status is green, which means that he's online. So now let's direct to the stock page. On the stock page, you'll get a notification when you first enter it, which tells you on the stocks that are currently running low, which is steak, fish, and burger buns. Steak, fish, and burger buns. You can sort it by clicking quantity, and you can see, yes, correct, they are the ones that are currently low in stock. So now let's create a new stock item so that we can see it get added. And we will also see it added for the user in real time. So let's create one called test. Let's give it a quantity of 15. Measurement is optional, which means we don't have to fill it in. The date is also optional, which means we don't have to fill it in. Then category, you have to select one. We can test it. So let's just say dairy. And now new item has been added. We can filter it here by searching for test, which is there, or we can filter by the category. So we named it as dairy. So let's look for dairy, and then test is currently here. So this app also gives the admin the ability to update the role of the users in the app. So let's say we want to update the user on the right, which is John. As you can see here, his role is user. Let's update John's role to chef. So now you can see that he gets a message, a toast notification saying that your role has been updated to chef. So now the chef has the ability to only certain actions like logging the daily usage and then viewing the daily usage and as well editing, whilst the admin has the ability to do every single thing on the page. He can log in the daily usage and restock the current stock that he's looking at. So let's just filter it here to make it easier, or to make it test. So now when we see the daily usage, it's nothing currently. So let's say at the end of the day, they used 5 test objects. It could be anything like oranges and so on. So let's just say he used 5 today. And then when we click over here to view the daily usage, we can see, okay, at the end of the day, 5 was used. The remaining is now 10. And the initial quantity for that day was 15. So now let's restock it. Look at the history. It hasn't been restocked. So let's restock it now. Say that we'll restock it with 25. 25. So restock with 25. And then now it's 35. And we can see by the restock history when we click here, it was restocked. The quantity was 25. No, the previous was 10. Then the restock quantity was 25. And then now the new quantity is 35. Okay, and yeah. So now let's go to the meals page. Oh, and for the admin, they have the ability to view the daily usage. So we can see on today, we used 5 test stock objects because of the daily usage. Okay, so now let's go over to the meals page. And then with the meals on the right, the user John has the role of chef, which means he has the ability to edit the meals, but doesn't have the ability to delete it. So now let's change his role to an admin. So if we change him to admin, he'll get updated and see now he has the ability to delete. So let's go ahead and delete this one. Then it'll get a confirmation and delete. And then ingredient has been deleted. We'll go to the bottom. We see that it's no longer there. Okay. So now, as you can see on the left, there's also pages that we don't want everybody to see. So currently, John has the ability to see the analytics page and the admin dashboard page. Now let's change his role and we will see based on the role, you won't have the ability to see these two pages. So let's go to John on the left. Let's change his role to user again. Has been updated. And now John cannot see the analytics page and the admin dashboard page as we would not want him to see that. So let's come to the analytics page. The analytics page will show us all the analytics that will come based on the ingredients of the stock, meals, and the products page. So analytics is just all the data on the business. Okay, so now let's go over to the products page on both users. Okay, so now you can see the user, John, doesn't have the ability to see all the actions. He can only see the product, the quantity, expiry date, the status of opened, and the category. So when you add a new product, these products work in batches. So let's say like Coca-Cola, Fanta, it's usually products that you buy in bulk. So as you can see now, there's Coca-Cola, Fanta Orange, and Pepsi. So when the admin or the chef first adds the product, so let's add one now. Let's just call it test broad. Let's say quantity, what do we want to say? Let's say 15. Let's say we're going to sell it for 15 Rand. Oh no, let's say 18 Rand. And that we bought it for 10 Rand. And then let's say these expire at the end of the month. And then the status, we haven't opened it yet because we've just purchased the test product. So let's say it's sealed. Then category, let's say drinks. Oh no, actually, let's say test. Okay, so now you can see that the test has been added. Test product has been added there, and it's at the category of test. So let's say you're working on a whole lot of products. You can filter it by the status. So it's either you want to see all of the opened ones, or you want to see all of the closed, the sealed ones. So now let's give John the role of chef yet again. Okay, now here's the role of chef. Let's log the daily usage. There's nothing there. So if we log, let's say they sold 5 on this day. Notice now that the status of the test will now be updated to open because we've opened the package. Log daily usage now gets updated to opened. Then, as you can see, it disappears from the filter of sealed because over here it only shows the sealed ones. And now let's say we want to see the open one, and let's filter by the category of test. As you can see now, it has been added. And then now you can see, okay, the test prod is the one that's been added, and it also has the ability to be restocked. Currently, there's none. Let's restock it now. Let's say we'll restock it with 18. And now it's 28. Set the filter. And then now when you restock it, it then seals the status because this will be a new product. And then when we go to restock history, we can see, okay, it was restocked by Toby Rams. Yes, that's our app. Thank you.